What's up YouTube? I'm back again with another video, and today I wanted to do a story time about my depression and my suicidal thoughts. I'm not making this video for like people to feel bad for me. I'm making it for people who feel alone. I just want to show y'all that y'all aren't alone. So basically, this happened around a year ago. Hold on, let me turn my sound effects down. So basically, this happened around a year ago, and I was 14 at the time. Now I'm 15. Well, I'm about to be 15, and it was almost a year ago. It was during November, and I just realized, like, when I was young, when I was like 4, I lost my mom, and I never really had my dad, cause like he was just never around. So I never really understood it, and then so I never like cried because of it. But for some reason, once I hit 14, I just started realizing that I didn't have a mom and other people did, and it just made me really sad. And then also been diagnosed with PTSD. If y'all don't know what that is, it's post-traumatic stress disorder. So basically, like, I have flashbacks and I feel like I'm there about stuff like a traumatizing event. Some people think it's only war veterans, but it's really not. It could be anybody from, like, you gotta have a car crash and get it. So basically, I just started having flashbacks, and then I started really missing my mom, and I felt like God was being unfair. And I started to just really get angry, and I just didn't want to be alive. I didn't want to feel the pain anymore, cause I just felt so much pain from it. Cause I remembered I had flashbacks about my dad abusing my mom. He used to like physically and verbally abuse her, and also my mom used to do drugs because of she was depressed herself because of my dad. And so basically she passed away because of an overdose, and when she passed away, I was in the room with her, so I remember it clearly, and I have flashbacks about it. And I just started hoping I wasn't alive. I felt like nobody cared for me. I felt like there was no purpose in life. Like, why would God? I just started questioning God. Like, if they're really who he say he is, why isn't he being who he says he is? And then I wanted help, because I really didn't want to, hurt myself. I wasn't cutting myself or nothing. I was just, I don't know, having suicidal thoughts. And if you are having suicidal thoughts, you should really get some help, because I think I got help from it. I'll put the phone number in the description if you need it. So I would have a lot of these flashbacks mainly at school, so it was kind of embarrassing, and I always cried. I'm like very tenderhearted, and I cry a lot, and I just didn't want other people to see me cry. I just felt embarrassed. So I I just I went to school, and just that day I um I just cried, so I got sent to the office. Like, I literally thought about my mom so I could cry because I wanted help. And then they sent me to the office, and then I told the principal that I was having suicidal thoughts, and then she sent me to the counselor, and then the counselor sent me to the hospital. And once I was in the hospital, I started to get really nervous because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't even know about a suicidal hospital thing. Like, I didn't know about that. And then she sent me to the hospital. My mama and my aunt brought me. And then we sat there for a couple of hours just in that room, the hospital room. And then the hospital put me in an ambulance. And then I started to really get nervous because I also have separation anxiety, which is I don't like being away from my parent. That's part of the reason why I have trouble going to school, just because my mom passed away, and like I just got really attached to my mama. And then after I was in the ambulance, then I was really nervous, and I just wanted to go home. And I got to the place, and I thought my mama was gonna be there because she said she was gonna be there, but she didn't know like the rules and stuff. And like, they separated me from my parent. Like, they can only visit on Tuesday. I stayed there for 7 days. Also, it helped me in a way. I still feel like counseling helped me more. So I went there, and then I cried every night. Every night I cried, and then I started to make friends there, cause I kind of somewhat felt their pain. But like, I started to realize, at first I thought nobody cared about me, like none of my families or nothing, none of my family members or nothing. And then when I went, my family members actually like came to visit me and stuff, and that made me feel loved. And like, I got closer to my sister and my brother. And like, after that, after that, I'm trying to think of what happened. So I realized that I actually had support, and like, the people in the hospital that I was in the hospital with, I had it a lot better than them. Like, I was thankful. Like, I don't know how some of y'all do it, but I'm proud of y'all who stay strong. You really should, because I feel like at the end of the tunnel, there is something special there. Something we want. I don't know what it is, but I feel like there's something special there. And then after I realized that, I went home after the 7 days, and I started to see this other counselor, and I thought, and then I started like researching depression and stuff, and I thought this was uncommon. Like, I didn't think it was this common, but I found out that it was really common. And I don't understand why, like, the world doesn't try to do more for it. And then after I started seeing this counselor, they prescribed me some medicine, like called Prozac, antidepressant thing. And then this was when I wasn't on the medicine when I was going back to school. I got it during like the summer. And then I just started like crying in class. I cry every day. And I would just sit there and I would just go to sleep in class because I was so tired and like overwhelmed because I didn't get sleep at night because I just my anxiety, it was so bad. Like I just couldn't go to sleep because of my thoughts. I just kept thinking and overthinking stuff, and I hurt my own feelings for overthinking. And then after that, we went back to the counselor, and then because I was having trouble going to school, and then I got homebound because we were talking to the lady, and like they were saying like you need to go to school and stuff, and like every time they mentioned going to school I would cry because that's how bad it was. And then they realized that every time they mentioned it, I started crying, so she got me to be homebound. Homebound is something for school. I don't know how to explain it. Like you just make up your work, basically. Like you do it's basically somewhat homeschool, but easier, I think, because you don't do it every day. You do it every Tuesday and Thursday. And then I started doing that, and I started to become happier and happier, and but I felt weird. Like the medicine made me feel like I had to rely on it to be happy, so I just didn't really like it, but I still take it now. But overall, like, I've been through it. It's bad, but it gets better. I promise you, it does. And right now, I'm kind of going through it. I don't really say I'm depressed. I think I'm just struggling with anxiety. And because I don't like question my life or anything or nothing. But I don't know how to explain it. Like I went through all that stuff, and like I realized that I actually had people that love me, and I found like I started to actually taking YouTube serious. And y'all need to find something that you love and do it. You have to find something. Find a coping skill. I use coping skill. I watch YouTube. I play video games. That's just what makes me happy. Y'all gotta find something. And also, I didn't believe it at first. Like counselors would tell me to exercise and stuff, and I was like, oh, I don't feel like exercise. I want to stay inside and play video games. And I realized that if you exercise, it actually does help. So listen to that. Don't ignore it like I did. Don't be dumb. Learn from my mistakes. And just you gotta put yourself around the right people. Like you gotta find the bestest of friends. If you even feel a little bit of negativity, cut them off. Don't hang around that dude no more, that girl. Don't hang around that person. If trust me, if you are going through depression, I know you don't want to see a counselor. Like, most of y'all don't want to see a counselor. I didn't want to see a counselor, but I got to the point where I know I needed help. I wanted help. and excuse my dog. You have to get help. Like, and a good thing to do is pray. God really does help a lot. And don't hide your feelings. Don't not show your feelings, because if you show your feelings, then people are gonna be more real with you, and you won't have more like fake people around you. Like, if you be real, but you gotta find the right people also. Like, don't hang around anybody negative. Like, just leave them alone. They need to change their ways. They need to be a better person. And you can figure out being a better person by yourself. And like, just find stuff that makes you happy. And I know some days you are gonna have bad days. Like, that doesn't just go away. Like, I still have bad days, and some things are just gonna be hard. You just gotta go in the flow in a way. Like, if you know you're like suicidal and stuff, don't go with that flow. No. Don't go with that flow. That's no. We don't want that. And if you do feel alone, you're not alone. Trust me. 'Cause there's a lot of people that go through the same thing, and there's also a lot of people that go through a lot worse than what you're going through. Like, there's always something worse than what you're going through. And just be thankful for everything. And don't like, how do I explain this? Don't I don't know how to say it. Like, I don't want to be like, don't kill yourself. Just don't kill yourself, please. Like, that you may feel like people don't care about you, but once you do it, you're gonna regret it, because then you're gonna see the people that care about you, and then you're permanently gone, so you cannot come back. And then you have them having a hard time because of something you did that could be fixed, and it's treatable. So just know that you're not alone. There's gonna be hard times, but you have to make it through. Just stay strong. I know sometimes you don't feel strong, but get help. If you're that bad, get help. You need to get help. And find something that you love to do. Like, do some coping skills. There's also this breathing technique. I'm pretty sure you heard about it if you're watching this video, where you breathe slowly in and slowly out. It really calms you. And another thing is, I learned from this guy named Prince EA. He's a YouTuber, and I do this every night before I go to sleep, after I pray. Is you sit down in like crisscross applesauce position, and you like do the breathing and things. You like breathe in slowly and breathe out. Inhale slowly, exhale slowly, and also put a smile on your face. Like, just have a fake smile, or if it's real, good job. Put a smile on your face, and just tell yourself that you're happy, and it calms you. It really does up in your mood. And go outside, like run, just like run, and like free your mind. Listen to music. Music helps. Also, if you have anxiety, I don't know if this is for everybody, but one thing that calms me is chewing gum. I know it sounds weird, but it really does help. You should try it, and make sure you exercise and try that technique that I told you. I hope you enjoyed the video. If I helped you, I'm glad. If I didn't really help you, there is a suicidal hotline number in the description. If you need that, take that, or tell your parent or something that you need help, and like she'll help you find a counselor. And just know that you're not alone.